Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow. The city of Houston is hosting a celebration of life for former First Lady Barbara Bush tonight. The public is encouraged to wear pearls and the color blue. Our Jason Miles is live from City Hall with details on all of this. Jason.
What a life to celebrate, Sherman. Are your pearls on? Take a look. Preparations are underway for the celebration of life tonight. Chairs are set up. Folks are working on risers and sound equipment. There's a huge American flag draped over the front of City Hall. You mentioned folks are encouraged not only to wear pearls for the ladies, Barbara Bush's signature, by the way, but her favorite color, blue, as well. Speaking of blue, City Hall, the building bathed in blue overnight. I even saw this shot used on CBS this morning. A beautiful tribute to the former First Lady. Meanwhile, flowers are being left in her honor here and in the nearby Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza. That's in front of the main library across McKinney Street. Both areas expected to draw big crowds tonight. It's because city officials say the Bushes are so beloved.
Houstonians love the Bushes. We know that. Every time they enter the stadium, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, one of our amazing theaters, or just entered a space, much like this park. People were very warm to them and acknowledged them coming and going.
Take a look. Eileen happens to be wearing her Barbara Bush pearls. For her, I assume.
Yes,
for Barbara's
absolutely.
memory, yeah. We'll see a lot of pearls tonight. And I asked city officials how many people they expect to be in attendance. They just said a lot. And keep in mind, the Barbara Bush Literacy Foundation will be holding its annual gala, coincidentally, Thursday night tonight over at the Hobby Center. So this area will definitely be busy. Keep that in mind if you plan on coming down, Sherman.
All righty. Thank you so much, Jason. And in 24 hours, the public will be able to pay their respects to the former First Lady in a public viewing. Folks are invited tomorrow to St. Martin's Episcopal Church in West Houston. Mrs. Bush will be lying in repose there. Michelle Choi has the steps you'll need to take if you would like to attend.
Preparations are well underway here at St. Martin's. A stage where Mrs. Bush will lie in repose is actually being built inside right now. If you want to pay your final respects and say goodbye to the former First Lady, public viewing starts tomorrow at noon and lasts until midnight, but security and parking will be strict. You can't drive or walk up to St. Martin's Church. So here's what you need to know. First, you'll have to go to the Second Baptist Church on Woodway Drive, park there, go through security, and then Metro shuttles will be available to bring you here to St. Martin's and take you back. This includes people with disabilities. The parking lot will be open at 10 in the morning. You need to enter through Voss Road, and shuttles will start running at 11:30 a.m. They ask you leave any large bags or purses behind. On Saturday, a private funeral service will be held here at St. Martin's. Mr. and Mrs. Bush have been devoted members at this church for decades. Crews here tell us things have been going smoothly so far. If you plan on attending tomorrow's public viewing, be sure to give yourself a few extra minutes before you hit the road. There is a lot of construction around this area, and of course you are going through security. For more information, visit our website at KHOU.com. Standing for Houston, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
All right, busy out there. Thank you, Michelle. We know Mrs. Bush loved sports and not just baseball. She also had a special relationship with one of our city's biggest stars, J.J. Watt, paying tribute to the former First Lady.
There's a lot of people that look up to her as an example of what it's like to be somebody who lives their life in service of others.
And that matters.
Matters greatly. I think that we can all take a lesson from that. I think if we all do a little bit each day to help our fellow human, this whole world is going to be a lot better place. And I think Miss Barbara Bush is a great example of that.
And Watt often helped the former First Lady with her charity here in Houston, stressing the importance of reading to children. You can remember some of these great snapshots of the two of them. This is the last day before the funeral that the public can visit the George Bush Library and Museum in College Station. Sherry Williams is live on the Texas A&M campus with more.
Once again, the Bush Presidential Library and Museum is open late. They normally close at 5, but today they will remain open until 8. Also, once again, there's no admission. It's absolutely free to come in here. As people enter the rotunda entrance, they are moved and impressed to see the special exhibit set up for the former First Lady. They say it's all the best photographs of her. Also, we are starting to learn details about what will happen Saturday during the burial. First of all, the processional will come in off Texas Avenue and enter the library grounds off Barbara Bush Avenue. That's where Corps of Cadet members will line that drive, about 700 of them. It should be a very impressive sight. And then at the grave site, we're told that members of the singing cadets will sing spiritual songs at the beginning of the ceremony, and then they will leave, and the rest of the time will be private for the Bushes, their family members, and friends. Reporting from College Station, Sherry Williams, KHOU 11 News.
As we celebrate the life of the former First Lady, we want to offer you an opportunity to stand for Houston in a way that fits her legacy. Because her literacy campaign was so important to her, KHOU 11 is collecting books in her memory to donate to the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation and Books Between Kids. They're asking for new or like new children's books. You'll find collection bins at the Barbara Bush Library Plaza on McKinney Street. That begins today at 4. There'll also be note cards there so you can leave the Bush family a message, remembering her service and taking time to express our appreciation. That's how we stand for Houston. We will, of course, bring you continuing coverage from the celebration of her life this evening to the funeral. That'll all be on air and on KHOU.com. We're taking a live look over downtown Houston, where the weather is very nice this afternoon as we get ready to honor Mrs. Bush this evening. Brooks Garner here with a first look at our forecast for all of it. Brooks?
Thank you, Sherman. Well, we've gotten lucky. The clouds from this morning's cool front have cleared away, revealing what is a beautiful day outside. Now, I do expect clouds to redevelop later. Here's a live view from our Amegy Bank Tower cam in Houston, looking west over the Galleria. But that probably will not happen until this evening. I think tomorrow's going to be a lot more cloudy than we'll have seen today. But it is pretty beautiful outside. Clouds from this morning's front are now down toward the south coastline. Temperatures warming up. We've got 72 in Houston right now, 76 already in Sugar Land. That said, we're going to see highs pushing 80 in some locations before this day is up. Coming up, your forecast, and we'll look ahead to the weekend featuring a chance for some rain on Saturday. Sherman?
All right. Thank you, Brooks. A new wave of civil lawsuits are being filed against disgraced U.S. gymnastics Dr. Larry Nassar, and this time they are being filed in Harris County. We have a live look at a press conference which has just begun. This is in downtown Houston at a law firm. They're handling the case. 7 women are suing. Some of them are going to be speaking at this press conference. They are suing Michigan State, its Board of Trustees, Dr. Nassar, and USA Gymnastics. The suit is alleging that the gymnastics doctor had sexually abused the athletes and that the organizations did not notify families of the abuse, breaching their duties. Nassar, of course, is serving what amounts to life sentences for his criminal convictions in the sex abuse scandal. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day.